eventually, a law enforcement officer contacts you, right, and says, hey, we have reason to believe that you're in danger.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
I had an ATF agent and a Texas Ranger knock on my door one day, and they just said, we need you to have a seat. Your soon-to-be ex-husband, and we know you're in a big custody battle, you're trying to go through a divorce, but we have reason to believe he wants to hurt you. And I said, no, he wants to kill me. And they said, well, that's actually true. He is trying to get someone to kill you. And they were so surprised that I took it so well. And I said, no, I am so thankful every day that I'm alive. I'm shocked that I am still alive today. When I left him and had to go through the means of trying to leave him and get away from him and to go into hiding and to get a protective order against him because he was so abusive, I was so fearful of my life. So I knew that one day, in my heart, I just knew he would kill me.
ATF agents and FBI and law enforcement probably go to women all the time, or people all the time, and say, your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, we have reason to believe is trying to kill you. And those people they're talking to drop in a ball and are overcome with emotion and grief and surprise and shock, and you weren't.
No, I was actually relieved because then somebody knew about it, and then I could get protected because I just knew he would kill me. And the fact that this ATF agent and this Texas Ranger knew about it, then somehow I felt safer. I was like, oh, okay, I could breathe a little bit because then I knew somebody must be following him. Somebody knows what he's doing. Maybe I will live. That was my first glimmer of hope that maybe I would live.
And they subsequently start following and set up kind of an elaborate trap that he fell into.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that. I mean, were they keeping you abreast of this the whole time?
Yes. Oh, I still had to see him every other weekend to exchange our daughter, which was so difficult because I knew what he was trying to do and I was scared to death. And I still had to see him to exchange her. Oh my gosh, that was tough.
Did it worry you that every 2 weeks I have to act like I don't know it, nothing is wrong, and I have to hand over the most prized possession in my life, which is my daughter, to this guy not knowing?
It was pure torture. I begged them all the time, like, you have to do something. And they said, we need to get enough on him. That was torture. So, yeah, I still had to see him, and that was hard.
So what was the plan they set up? They started, he was trying to get a silencer built, right?
Yes. He had asked his maintenance guy at the long-term care center to build a silencer for him. That is the man who, told police. The other guy that he was getting to actually kill me didn't go to the police. So I thank God every day for that maintenance guy. He did the right thing. My daughter wouldn't have a mother right now if it weren't for him.
You're really seriously convinced of that?
I know, absolutely. No, I knew one day he would kill me.
So they set up, I'm going to call it a sting. They set up an investigation, and they catch him, and they have hours of tapes, and they videotape him. You actually saw a little bit of that tape, right?
I did. They didn't want to let me see it, but I told them for closure, just for my own heart and for my own sanity, I need to see it. So they did play a tape for me, and it was chilling. I know that man very well. I know Bruce Harkey so very well. And I know when he means something. And he was on the video just talking about, she needs to die. There's no way that, she's going to get custody of our daughter. We need to put a cap in her, expletive. Just talking about how she needs to go. And what he had already ordered online, the ways to dispose of my body, and the gruesome way what he was going to do to my body. It's absolutely sickening.